Kumar, at the toss, did you think the match would end like this?
Well, no. Losing the toss, you want to keep the opposition to a manageable total. We were targeting anything less than 250. I thought we did exceptionally well to keep them at 220. Maybe a bit better work on the field might have actually dragged the total down. But the way Dilshan started off with that new ball, bowling his spell, and then where he and Upul Taranga approached their batting was just absolutely magnificent.
We were thoroughly outplayed. We can't hide away from that. We thought it was a good toss to win, but we knew that it was a pretty flat wicket, and probably 260, 270 was more like a par score. We weren't able to get off to a fast start. Lost a couple of wickets. We had to rebuild, but then we weren't able to go through the gears in the last 10 overs. So, I think you've got to give credit to the Sri Lankan bowlers. There's a lot of variety there. They were able to build up a lot of dot balls on us, and more than anything, restrict the boundaries. We didn't score many boundaries today. We knew our batting performance was under par, but we thought that pressure's a big man, and if we could get 2 or 3 early wickets, hopefully that might be enough to make that pressure count. Unfortunately, Dilshan and Taranga played outstandingly well. And, it was a very flat wicket. If anything, it got flatter in the evening. So, we were thoroughly outplayed. We lost to a better side, and we go home with our tail between our legs.
Sangha, 3 countries from the subcontinent out of the top 4 in the semi-final lineup. Obviously, the chances for a host to win in their home soil probably that much more.
Yeah, well, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. It's great. I think since 1992, there's always been a subcontinental side continuously in the finals. It won't be different this year, but hopefully, if we keep our heads down, make sure we cover all the bases that we have to cover within the next 2 days, and put up a great performance, maybe we can be one of those teams.
It seems a long time ago when you were in Sydney celebrating winning the Ashes, and I know that the dust will take some time to settle, but can you give us your thoughts on England's performances this winter as a whole, what you've achieved and what you've gone through?
Yeah, well, I think on the Ashes, look, that was one of certainly my proudest moment in cricket. I think it was probably one of English cricket's proudest moments for a long time, and no one will ever take that away from it. We were very fortunate to be part of that, and that'll live long in my memory, certainly. Since then things have got tough. There's no doubt about it. We've had injuries to deal with. We've had people that have lost form, and we haven't been good enough in either Australia or this World Cup. I think we've scrapped hard. I think we've shown some fight, which is great. But we haven't had enough quality to go on and win this tournament. That's the reality, and that's what we're going to have to address when we get home.